was fantastic. Best skiing in years.
Yes, Alan reminded me of that every time he would pop by the lodge and watch me play couch potato.
Oh, listen, you couldn't ski on that leg, darling.
You should have seen us, Grandma. We went right down Diablo.
And Thunderball.
What the devil's Diablo and Thunderball?
It was great. I went flying down.
They're ski runs, and those are just the mild ones.
Yeah.
No.
Next year, I'm doing Maniac's Leap.
Oh, do be careful, my dear. Alan, did you go on any of those runs?
Well, I was going to do Maniac's Leap, but unfortunately I had to look after the boys.
Look after us. Dad fell down the big lift line.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I was tripped.
It was a little kid. Hubby kid.
It was icy. It was icy. It was. Listen, haven't you two finished your cocoa yet?
Alan, come
Go on, go up. Don't you want to get him upstairs, really, Monica? I mean, they haven't had a bath in a week.
Well, this is sort of true, actually. I think, yes, you should go on upstairs and take a bath. We can talk about this at dinner, okay?
Do we have to?
Hey, boys, I hear a hot rumor that we're having fried chicken for dinner.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
Move them out.
Let's go.
Move them out. Tuck them on. Move them out. Tuck them on. Get upstairs. Here we go.
Well, I think I'd better go on up and make sure they don't flood the place.
It was a fantastic holiday. The place was great. It was fun to be with the kids, and John, no, the whole town just lit up like some kind of fantasy story out of Christmas. I really wish that life could be like this all the time, Monica.
Well, my sweetness, if it was, we'd still find a way to screw it up.
Oh, come on, Monica, don't go sour on me now that we're home.
No, I am not going sour on you. I'm very happy that you had a good time and you could shut your mind off. I wish I could do it. But unfortunately, the reality is that the shareholders' meeting of HTI is soon to be upon us. If you don't have $12 million or one terrific explanation, you could very easily wind up in prison. Damn it, Alan. I'll miss you.
Sir, I didn't want to intrude, but there's a message for you.
Listen, if it isn't an amnesty and a full pardon, I'm not interested.
It was a call from Miss Autumn. She asked me to tell you that she would like you to call her.
Autumn, where is she?
The Port Charles Hotel, sir.
Right. Father?
Yeah. Herbert didn't die a moment too soon. Some of these stocks that he went in for have sunk like the Titanic.
Yeah, but he got out with the cash. Listen, I have some news.
You know, the world's full of news. Most of it's bad. What have you got?
Well, I'm not quite sure, but I think things have turned out to be okay. I had a call from Autumn Clayton this afternoon.
Oh, she forgot to take your wristwatch and cufflinks?
No, she wants to meet me in the Port Charles Hotel tomorrow at noon.
Why? What did she say?
Just that.
Maybe some hope after all. She's young, not too bright. Maybe she feels guilty and wants to redistribute some of Herbert's money.
I pray you're right. Because I've got to make some kind of deal to get me off the hook at HTI. Otherwise, I'm in deep trouble.
Well, other than that, we'd like to eat a little bit, too.
Right. The most important thing, though, is not to let that leech Quentin get any wind of this, because he is desperate to get some of his money back.
What could you possibly keep from me that's worse than anything that's happened already? Excuse me for eavesdropping, but I did hear my name.
It's just the phone bill came in. Your father had quite a few calls on it.
We knew that would upset you.
Well, I will certainly pay my own way. How much is it?
Never mind. It's already been taken care of.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. This is what I came for.
We have a large corporation having a shareholders meeting on December 31st. It's New Year's Eve, for goodness sake.
Well, no one objected to setting that date at the last meeting, and you were there.
Well, reschedule it, will you, please?
I could try. It's really only postponing the inevitable, Alan. $12 million was embezzled, and you were the last one with it.
I was trying to use it as a lever to get control of the company away from you.
And instead, Autumn Clayton has all the money, and you could very well go to prison for stealing something you don't have. It's incredible.
Store my wife's baggage in the basement until the trial or until she sends for it or whatever.
Very good,
I
sir.
hear you're leaving. I want you to have a nice trip.
Yes, do drive carefully.
Well, thank you. It has been, interesting.
Yes, it has.
Mr. Quentin, a telephone message came for you while you were in the shower.
Well, if you don't mind, I would like to make this call in the den.
It's a long-distance call, probably Hong Kong.
It's a local call, Edward.
Who do you suppose would call him here?
Probably his bookie.
Whoever it was, he didn't want us to know about it.
Miss Autumn Clayton, please. Oh. Did she leave word when she'd be back? Would you please leave word that Quentin Quartermain called, and I will definitely call her back tonight. Thank you.
Well, that was quick. Did you get through?
In a manner of speaking, yes. I'm afraid I may have to stay over another night.
Why the hell do you have to do that?
Something came up.
Well, it must be that phone call. Who was it?
Frankly, Edward, that's none of your business.
Well, it took place in my house. It's my business.
I will leave.
No, Quentin, there is no need to do that. You are free to stay.
Dr. Quartermain.
Yes.
The cook is ready to serve dinner. Shall I have a place set for Mr. Quentin?
Absolutely, of course. Shall we?